Pardon me. Alrighty, looks like we're live again. Hey there, everybody. It's the Nasty One here again. Welcome back to the next episode of the Sawteeth franchise rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4, year number 2. Last episode, which was a long while ago, try to refresh memory here. We defeated the Sirloins rather handily, 15-5, in the final game of that 3-game series this season, taking the series against them 2-1 this year, and it put us back into a tie for first place. But the Blowfish, entering the last quarter of the season, our first matchup is our next to last road game of the season against the Sandcats. Earlier this season, we swept a doubleheader against them, winning 7-4 and then 11-9. So we're looking to sweep the season series against the Sandcats 3-0 and also by proxy knock them out of the playoffs. As the last place Sandcats are hanging on to a thread of playoff hope, they need to win out in the final quarter of the season. On the mound for us is our ace, Dick Lucas, 1-0 with a 3.79 ERA and a 1.32 whip. And on the mound for the Sandcats is their ace, Pearl Pansky, 1-0 with a 3.38 ERA and a 1.12 whip for the second-year pitcher. Lineup we're going to send out there for the game. Leading off in center will be Slash Trips. He's locked in, batting second. Left fielder Johnny Bags, batting third. Locked in at second base, Janice Friedman. Batting fourth, first baseman Pete Physique. Batting fifth, locked in right fielder Howie Caldeet. Still not fully healed up from his muscle strain, but he's hitting well, so we got to leave him in. Batting sixth is 10th shortstop John Renero. Batting seventh is our DH today, Junior Young Jr. Batting eighth, catcher Boo Lewis. And batting ninth is third baseman Kira Nutmeg. Let's get it on, people. It's time to play the game. Alrighty, looking at the Sandcats lineup, they have no power left. It's basically a 0 bar in that category. Oh my god. This is it. Sandcats' last hope is to win this game here at their home turf, Sakura Hills. First two games were played at El Viejo Stadium, which we swept. So, Sandcats need to defend home turf. Can they get it done? We'll find out. Haven't been here since the playoffs last season, where we defeated the Sandcats to knock them out of the playoffs. Now we're looking to do it again in the regular season. Here we go. Trips, Bags, and Friedman do it first against Pansky. Here's Slash Trips. Center fielder's locked in, hitting 600 with 7 homers and 19 RBIs on the year. Bad ball hitter is active as he's already locked in coming into this game against Pearl Pansky. The ace of the Sandcats, or technically she's the number 2. Stafford got moved up in the rotation for some stupid reason. Back before the AI fix was put in where they would unnecessarily switch up their pitching matchups for no reason. Pansky 1-0, 3.38 ERA and a 1.12 whip. 4 earned runs given up with 3 starts on the year. 10 2/3 innings pitched. He has less than 4 innings a start on average. 11 innings pitched, or 11 hits given up, 1 walk, 12 strikeouts, 1 hit batsman. Batting average against his .262 is actually the lowest in the starting rotation. Let's get it on. Trips is ready. Here we go. Pansky sets, fires. Slider misses inside. Ball 1. Curveball away, caught the outside corner, 1-1. Curveball up and away, turned on by Trips deep to left center field. He just sat back and waited for that one, folks. Sawed it off into the Sandcats bullpen there off the Pagoda roof. Home run for Slash Trips, his 8th of the season. And that makes it 1-0 Sawteeth on the first batter of the game. Next up, left fielder Johnny Bags, hitting .340, 2 homers, 8 RBIs in the postseason. JB is going to take a curveball in there at the knees, 0-1. Pansky sets fire, slider misses inside, 1-1. Cutter up and in, popped up by Johnny behind second. Out there in shallow center is the shortstop, putting it away Rodney Park, 1 down. Janice Friedman do up next. Second baseman's locked in, hitting .462 with 5 homers, 14 RBIs. Hey, one boy is going, yes, his name is Slash Trips, and Mr. MVP's making a statement to win it again. Hopefully they gets the votes. Get off around 10th. Alright, that's fine, man. Stick around as long as you can. It's alright, as long as you tune in. Friedman ready, here we go. Cutter in there, strike called, 0-1, Pansky ahead. Cutter up and in, rocketed up the middle base hit. Friedman gets a knock here in his first at bat. He'll be on with 1 down. Yep, that you are. Peak Physique up, first baseman hitting .244, 1 homer, 5 RBIs on the season. Rebounding pretty well after hitting under 200 for most of the season. Cutter in there for a strike, 0-1. Slider up and in, Physique jams it to center field, hit well, but that's going to hang up for the center fielder Dolph Stag, 2 down. Yes, rip them damn Moose, they can go a hell. You did get Big Country back, that's true. We got to bring his spirit back. Maybe it will awaken the Heaters' fire within them, and he'll lead them to the promised land. For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, that would be the Heaters franchise rebuild on the Shuffle Draft feature there. We were recording that one for like a solid week. Tune in and check that out if you haven't already. Year 2 just wrapped up, and let's just say it was a disappointing end to what was a promising season. There's Caldeed, locked in the 5 slot today, hitting .357, 4 homers, 14 RBIs as he takes a fastball middle in, 0-1. Pansky ahead. That's low in the dirt, 1-1. Cutter inside, and Caldeed chased it, popped it up behind second. Second baseman is there and right, and that's Shigatani to put it away, the former Sawteeth player. Bottom 1, it's 1-0. Sawteeth lead on the home run by /trips. Axelson, Park, and Stake up first for the Sandcats today. And good on Pansky for not going tense after giving up the home run in the first batter of the game. She kept her level-headed cool, and she put up a 0 the rest of the way. Very solid outing so far. Left fielder G. Axelson leading off, .282 average, 3 RBIs on the year. Okay, night, buddy. Take it easy. Axelson leading off for the Sandcats here. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the pitching matchup here, which is Dick Lucas on the mound for us, our ace. 1-0 with a .379 ERA, 9 runs given up, 8 earned in 19 innings pitched, 132 whip, .379 ERA, and 3 starts, so he's averaging 6 1/3 innings to start, 23 hits surrendered, 2 walks, 3 home runs, 16 strikeouts, and a batting average against a .315 on the year for Dick. And here's the lineup we'll face from the Sandcats. After Axelson, it is shortstop Rodney Park, then center fielder Dolph Stake, locked in right fielder Marcia Brown's in the cleanup slot, locked in third baseman Yips Frasler is batting 5th, batting 6th is the 10th first baseman Jess Fowl, batting 7th is 10th second baseman Sammy Shigatani, batting 8th DH Tip Tapler, and batting 9th is catcher Lars Stadcliffe. Forcing him down on the way in the first pitch, swung through it over the top, 0-1. Work ball down and in. That's Chase, grounded the second. Friedman over, cuts it off. Easy play for Janice, 1 down. Rodney Park up next. Shortstop hitting .349 with a homer and 10 RBIs on the year. Curveball middle in, chop through the middle, base hit. Trips up, throws it in on the first, gets it in quickly, and that'll hold Park to just a single here. He's on with the first hit today for the Sandcats, 1 down in the inning. Dolph Stake up next, center fielder with power and contact versus righty active. Hitting .340 with 2 homers and 9 RBIs. Slider down and then the first pitch, hit up the middle by Stake, and that's going to be a seeing eye knock into center field. 2 on, 1 down for the Sandcats. They are in business here. Here's Marcia Brown, the right fielder, who's already locked in. She's hitting well this year. .442 average, 6 homers, 12 RBIs, giving Trips a run for his money in the MVP category, it looks like. Curveball down on the first pitch, chopped to first, diving physique, will cut it off, fire to second, gets the runner at second base, that's fielder's choice. 2 down, runners at the corners for locked in third baseman Yips Frasler, the sophomore hitting only .200, 2 homers and 2 RBIs on the season. Into down and in, low, taken, Lewis throws down, good steal for Brown as she takes second. Marcia Brown makes the run to second base there. It's her 4th of the year. She is 4 for 4 on stolen base attempts, leading the team. One of the count as that changeup was low and inside there to Frasler. Slider up, taken high, 2-0. 2 in scoring position here for the Sandcats with 2 down, and Frasler in a good hitter's count. Fastball up on the next pitch, whiffed high, a little under it, 2-1. Curveball down and in, taken in the dirt, 3-1. Work ball away, line to right field. Caldy coming on, slides off his glove, and that's going to bounce behind him. That's going to be a 2-run single for Frasler, that's his name. Sandcats take the lead, 2-1. Good effort by Caldy. He just doesn't have the fielding rating. Here's first baseman Jess Fowl, tense, hitting .231 with 1 homer, 7 RBIs, and those are the first 2 RBIs of the year for Frasler that didn't come off a home run ball. Dick Lucas now tense after giving up 2 runs. Fastball middle in, strike called to Fowl, 0-1. Slider up and away, strike called, 0-2. Lucas looking to end the inning here, changeup taken high, ball 1. 1-2 to Fowl. Ball down and away, way outside and low, 2-2. Not enticing enough for Fowl to chase. Work ball down and in. just low and inside. Good take, 3-2. Really working the count here. So up and in. Chased at strike 3. First punch out for Dick Lucas, and that ends the inning. But he gives up 2 on the single by Yips Frazzler. 2-1 to the second. Renero, JYJ, and Boo Lewis do up against Pearl Pansky. Here's Renero, hitting .377, 3 homers, 16 RBIs. He's currently 10th on the year, playing shortstop for us today. Pansky still neutral. Slider in the dirt, bounces, ball 1. Curveball up and in, hangs, and driven down the line by Renero, but he's out in front. That had the home run distance, but it's early, a 1-1. Slider whiffed on it away, just missed it, 1-2. Curveball middle in again. Renero out in front, still 1-2. Slider up, hit it back up the middle. Nice teeing eye knock for Renero. 1 for 1 day for John so far. He's back to neutral mojo. Leadoff man on in the second for the Sawteeth. Here's JYJ. Junior Young Jr., the DH. Powers lefty active against Pansky. That's why he's starting. Hitting .370, 5 homers, 11 RBIs on the season. Coming on strong with the power stroke. Slider low, ball 1. Fastball up and in with late, 1-1. Slider up and away, hit back in the middle, base hit for JYJ. It's his first hit, 2 on, none down. Sawteeth in business here in the second. Boo Lewis up next, the catcher. Veteran hitting .214 with a homer and an RBI in the air. Fastball up and in, high and inside, ball 1. Cutter up in there at the letters, 1-1 to Lewis. Slider up and away, he dumps it down the right field line. That is hooking foul, though. Out of play, 1-2. Lewis behind. Cutter down the middle, line to short, right at Park for the first out. Everybody else safe, though. Kieran Nutmeg up, the 9-hitter, hitting at third base today, hitting .333 with a homer and 3 RBIs, trying to drive in some runs. Nutmeg doesn't get a lot of RBI chances here at the bottom of the lineup, but hopefully she can deliver this time. 1-0 inside on the fastball from Pansky. That heater is low, 2-0. Fastball up and away, laced foul. A little late on the swing by Akira, 2-1. Heater up and in, chased it inside, 2-2. Chased the slider up and in, strike 3. First punch out for Pansky. 2 down. Here's Slash Trips, who homered in the first inning. Crushed a hanging breaking ball over the left center wall. He's 1 for 1 today. Locked in, and he still has bad ball hitter. Now at 20 RBIs on the season. Slider down and in, strike called, 0-1. Nice pitch from Pansky. Slider hangs again, and this time Trips does not miss it. He turns on it down the left field line. Sawed it off into the seats. Even further out this time for Slash. His second homer of the game, and he scored all 4 of our runs. It is 4-2. Sawteeth, 9th of the year for Slash. Here's Johnny Baggs, 0-1 with a pop-out his first time up. Pansky now tense after giving up the multi-run homer. Slider low, ball 1. Slider in there at the knees, 1-1. Curveball up, line back at the middle by Baggs, and that's a base hit past the diving Park. Johnny's first hit today, he's 1 for 2. That keeps the inning alive here for the 3-hitter, Janice Friedman. Singled in the first inning, he's 1 for 1. Fastball down in the way, strike called, 0-1. Fastball up with late, Friedman behind, 0-2. Fastball down and then dumped to right field by Friedman. Nice, it drops it in right in front of the sliding glove of Brown, although she keeps it in front of her. Single for Friedman, he's 2 for 2. 2 on, 2 down for Peak Physique. Grounded out to first base his first time up, he's 0 for 1. Cutter down the middle, line to left center field, base hit for Physique, and that's into the gap. That'll be extra bases. 1 runner is in, and coming around third is Friedman. He'll try it. Double for Physique. He'll get both of the runners in. It is 6-2 as he scores Baggs and Friedman. Caldita next, 0 for 1 today with a pop-out. He's locked in still. Cutter away, whiffed on it late. Pulled off it a little bit, 0-1. Chased that high out of the zone, 0-2. Cutter at the knees, turned on by Caldite down the right field line. That is going to be a fair ball as it drops in front of Brown. Digging for second is Caldite. Throw in from Brown is late. RBI double for Caldite as he'll trade places with Physique, and that makes it 7-2 as the RBI Fighting Crane has been activated by John Renero. We've batted around in the inning as Pansky goes to rattled in 1 inning. Oof. He's trying to get through it. Here's Renero. Singled to start the inning, and then he hangs a cutter down the middle and turns on it. Sawed it off as that was absolutely annihilated. Second homer of the inning for the Sawteeth as John Renero has a 2-run shot. It is 9-2, his 4th homer of the year. We're blowing it open here. That's 8 runs in the inning. JYJ up next. He singled his first time up as well. No movement in the Sandcats bullpen, it looks like. Ball inside, misses. Ball 1. That curveball's outside to JYJ. 2-0 the count. Cutter down the middle, chopped to short. Just got on top of that one. Parked to first, and that ends the inning. But 11 men come to the plate here in the inning as we score 8. 2 homers in the inning for Trips and Renero. 9-2 to the bottom of the second. Shigatani, Tipler, and Stadcliffe, bottom of the lineup, up for the Sandcats.
Now batting the second baseman, number 20, Sammy Shigatani.
Shigatani, okay, I said Tanny. Shigatani up, former Sawteeth second baseman, is tense, hitting .256. 2 RBIs, now the starting second baseman here for the Sandcats over Duffers. First pitch fastball driven deep to left center field. That's hit pretty well. Trips running out of room. Watches it, hits off the wall to his right as he missed time the jump. Shigatani digging for third. Throw in from Trips is late. It is a leadoff triple for Sammy. Runner 90 feet away with none down for Tip Tapler, the second-year DH, hitting .312 on the year. Bunter active. 3 RBIs. He can more easily bunt the ball down the foul line. Okay, good for him. Fork ball down, pulled foul, out of play, 0-1. Ball down and in, foul off, 0-2. Seamer up and away, fouled off late, still 0-2. Change up and in. Ooh, just high, 1-2. Slided down and away, chased it, fouled back, still 1-2. Curveball inside, check swing misses, 2-2, good take by Tapler. Forcing him up and away. Chased and fouled off again as he again extends the at-bat. Nice batting from Tapler here. 2-2 remains the count. Fork ball down. Chased it in the dirt. Strike 3. Lewis looks to run it back to third and fires to first. 1 down. Second punch out today for Lucas. And that'll bring up Stadcliffe. Catcher hitting .143 on the year. Batting in the 9 slot today. Fastball up and in on the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Fork ball up and away. That's popped to second. Friedman back in right center. Makes the catch on the liner. 2 down. Runner hangs at third. And here is Axelson, the left fielder. RBI 0 active for Gia. She's 0 for 1 today. Fork ball at the knees on the first pitch. Ripped foul early on the swing. 0-1. Curveball middle away. Strike called. 0-2. Lucas ahead. Change up and in. High, 1-2. Good take. Forcing him up and away. High, 2-2. Slider down and in. Ripped hard and foul. Still 2-2. Forcing him down on the way outside. 3-2. Change it middle in. Fouled off. Axelson fights it to stay alive. Go down and in. Fouled off again. We stay full. Right up and away. Chased and fouled off again. Axelson extends the at-bat. Fork ball away. That's lined at the middle, and she'll dump it back to center. Base hit. Good 2-out battle there from Axelson. Gets the run in as she delivers. 9-3 the score. Shigatani scores. Yes, Tani. There's Park. 1 for 1 with a single. Runner at first. Still 2 down in the inning. Forcing the middle in on the first pitch, grounded to third, right at nutmeg. She'll make the play to first, and that'll end the inning. Leadoff triple is almost wasted, but a 2-out knock from Axelson after a 11 pitch at bat gets the job done. 9-3 to the third. Lewis, nutmeg, and Trips 2 up. Lewis leading off 0 for 1 with a fly out his first time up to right field. Fastball way outside, or he lined at the short. That's right. Outside ball 1. Cutter down and in, strike called, 1-1. Chased the fastball outside, dribbled the second. Shigatani bare hands it to first, 1 down.
Now batting the
Kira Nutmeg up next, 0-for-1 with a strikeout, and that'll do it for Pearl Pansky. She goes 2 1/3 innings today, gives up 9 earned runs, and she's immediately replaced by Immaculo Spectaculo. Right-hander coming out of the bullpen, locked in, trying to keep it a 6-run lead. Or I guess a 6-run deficit. Spectacular in the year, no record, a 2.35 ERA and a 1.17 WHIP. 5 runs given up, 4 earned in 8 appearances, 1 save on the season. 15 1/3 innings pitched is the most out of the bullpen. 16 hits surrendered, 2 walks, 15 strikeouts, and a batting average against 267. He also leads the bullpen in strikeouts. He's also tied for the team lead in strikeouts as well. Pansky's final line, she goes 2 1/3 innings, gives up 10 hits, no walks, 1 strikeout, and 9 earned runs on 3 home run balls. Tough outing. Spectacular in against Nutmeg, crossed up active. Heater away on the 500 gun the gun, 0-1. Locked in reliever fires a 4-seamer in there, that misses inside, 1-1. Change up out in front of it is Nutmeg inside, 1-2. Chase the heater away, 1 hopper to third. Frazzler picks it, fires, wild throw, and it is low. E5 there as that activated at the worst possible time, his wild thrower trait. Nutmeg reaches, 1 down in the inning for Trips, who's on fire. He's homered twice today from the right side of the plate, driving in 4 runs, now trying to do it from the left side of the plate. Bad ball hitter still active. He had a 3-run homer last time up, and he had a solo shot to start the game. Heater up and away, taken high, ball 1. Changed away, knocked up the middle, base hit past the diving Rodney Park into center field. 2 on, 1 down here in the inning for the Sawteeth in the 3rd. Johnny Bags up singled and scored on a double in the 2nd inning. He's 1 for 2. Slider up in the first pitch. He got under it, skied it to left field. Easy catch out there for Axelson, 2 down. It was basically right at her. She had to stray a little bit to her right. Friedman up next. He's singled twice today, 2 for 2. Scored on the double last inning. Heater up with late, 0-1. Nice pitch from Spectaculo. Slider down and in, skied to left center field. Axelson over for it. Puts it away in the gap, and that ends the inning as we strand 2. Bottom 3, it's still 9-3. Stake, Brown, and Frazzler. Hard to line up for the Sandcats. Dolph Stake leading off, 1 for 1 today with a single. Slider up and away in the first pitch. Line to left field. Johnny Bags in. Makes the catch. It was right at him. 1 down. Here's Marsha Brown, 0 for 1. Grounded into a fielder's choice the first time up as that heater's low. Ball 1. Work ball up and in. Chased it inside. 1-1. Slider away. Grounded to second. Right at Friedman. Hard. He'll make the play. 2 down. Yips Frazzler up next. 1 for 1 with a 2-run single back in the 1st inning. He also just made an error in the field, so he's down to neutral mojo. Curveball away in the first pitch. Check swing strike called at the knees. 0-1. 4-seamer inside. Misses. Ball 1. Change up and away. Chased outside by Frazzler. 1-2 the count now. Work ball down. Chop at the middle. Renero over. Cuts it off. Fires across. 1-2-3 inning for Lucas. His first today. Top 4 we go. It's still 9-3. Sawteeth, Physique, Called Eat, and Renero do up. Here's Physique. 2-run double last time up for Peak. He's 1 for 2. Spectacular still locked in. Heater up, foul back. 0-1. It was chased high. Change up inside, rip foul, out of play. 0-2. Change up at the knees, out in front of it. Physique. He fouls it back. 0-2. Slider away, driven to right center field off the end of the bat. That is going to drop in for a base hit. 2nd hit for Peak today. He's 2 for 3. Leadoff man on in the 4th for the Sawteeth. Here's Howie Called Eat. RBI double last time up for Howie. He's 1 for 2. Heater up and away, driven by Called Eat deep to left center field. That's heading for the gap, and that's going to be extra bases once again as it 1-hops the fence, and both outfielders dove for it. Bad call for both outfielders. RBI double for Howie. It's 10-3. If he had been faster, it would have been a triple. It was a synchronized dive attempt, and neither were very close to the ball. John Renero up 2 for 2 today. 2-run homer last time up. He's also singled. 10-3 now the Sawteeth leads. 2nd RBI today for Howie. Spectacular down to neutral mojo. Fastball at the knees, driven by Renero, deep right field on the line. Back to the wall is Brown to make the catch. 2 down. 1 down in the inning. Good rip by John. Just wasn't high enough to get out. JYJ up next. Popped up the short last time up. He's also singled today. 1 for 2. Facing a righty now. So no power trade active here. Slider inside misses. Ball 1. Fastball middle in. Jams JYJ, but he dumps it to right center. That's down for a hit. And that'll be a base hit as he'll drive in called eat. It is 11-3 Sawteeth on the single. First RBI today for JYJ. Here's Boo Lewis, 0 for 2 today. Grounded out the second last time up. And that'll do it for Spectacular. He only goes an inning out of the pen. Coming out of the bullpen, right-hander Maverick McMahon. McMahon on the year, 1-1, a 6.23 ERA and a 1.31 WHIP. 10 runs given up, 9 earned. It's 7 appearances this year, 13 innings pitched. The second most out of the bullpen. 12 hits surrendered, 7 strikeouts, 5 walks, 3 homers, 1 hit batsman. Batting average against .240 on the year. Second lowest out of the bullpen for the Sandcats on batting average. Curveball away, misses badly. Ball 1. That slider is high. 2-0 the count to Lewis. Slider put in, line to third, right at Frazzler for the second out. Runner still at first for Nutmeg. She's 0 for 2 today. Slider put away way outside. Ball 1. Slider middle in, hit up the middle of the second. Shigatani to first, and that ends the inning. 2 in on the single and a double here in the inning. Caldeed had the double, and then the single by JYJ. 11-3 to the bottom of the fourth. Foul Shigatani, Atani, and Tapler 2 up. Foul leading off of 1 with a strikeout her first time up. She's currently tense. Pushing her up and away in the first pitch. Driven by Jess deep right center field. That's going to hit the gap, and that's going to be off the top of the wall. It'll be a leadoff double for Jess as Trips gets it in quickly. Next up, Atani, 1 for 1 with the triple today. Run scored. Shigatani. Curveball down in the dirt. Good block by Lewis. Ball 1. Pushing her up, taken high. 2-0. Change it down. That's low as well. 3-0. It's in the dirt. Work ball down. Ball 4. 4-pitch walk to Shigatani. First today for Lucas. 2 on, none down for Tapler. 0 for 1. Struck out swinging his first time up. Slider middle in on the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Four-seamer away. Chop foul out of play. 0-2. Work ball down. Low. 1-2. Ball down and in. Ripped foul behind the plate. 1-2. Change up. Fouled off. Late. 1-2. Four-seamer away. Line to second. Over the lunging Freeman's glove into right field. That's base hit. Caldy comes up throwing, and that'll hold the runner at third. Bases loaded. None down. Sandcats are threatening. Here's Stadcliffe. 0 for 1. Lined out to second his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Forkball away on the first pitch. Check swing strike call at the knees. 0-1. Four-seamer down. Stadcliffe takes it, missing low. 1-1. Slider away. Strike called at the knees. 1-2. Change it down and in. Low and inside in the dirt. 2-2. Ball down in the way. Chase it in the dirt. Strike 3. Swing in. Third punch out for Lucas. 1 down. Bases remain loaded for Axelson. RBI knock last time up. She's 1 for 2. She did it with 2 outs in an inning. Let's see if she can do it with 1 out. RBI 0 once again active. Ball down and in on the first pitch. Low and inside. Ball 1 aiming for the back foot there. Four-seamer down and in. Popped it up behind the mound. Lucas off of it. He's there calling for it. Infield fly called. He dropped it, but everybody's safe. Park up next. 1 for 2 with a single. Infield fly had already been called. 2 down. Bases still empty. Can we deliver? Keep the bases stranded, loaded. Change up and away in the first pitch to Lucas. Outside. Ball 1. Four-seamer inside. Misses. 2-0. Ball down. Taken low. 3-0. Four-seamer up at the letters. Fouled off. Park was aggressive. 3-1. Work ball inside, fouled off, full count. Runners will be off, bases still loaded, 2 down. Everybody moving, slider down in the way, hitting the hole to short. Now dives, cuts it off, fires across the first, infield single for Rodney. It's 11-4. Bases remain loaded. Good job by John to keep it in the infield, though. Stake up next, 1 for 2 with a single. Lined out last time up. Change with the knees on the first pitch. Chop foul, 0-1. Work ball up and in, way high and inside, 1-1. First him down in the way, strike called, 1-2. Curveball down and in. Almost hit him in the back foot. He ducks out of the way. 2-2. Slided down in the way. Low and outside. 3-2. Runners will be off with the pitch again. First him up and in. Pop foul. We'll do it again. Still full. Slided down in the way. Chased it. We'll do it again. Still full. Change up at the knees. Ripped to second. Right at Friedman. That ends the inning as he makes the catch. 1 in on the infield single with the bases loaded by Park. 11-4 to the 5th. Trips, Bags, and Friedman do up. Good job by Dick to get out of the inning relatively unscathed. That could have been a lot worse. Although I think the most I'm going to get out of Dick today is 5 innings. There's Slash Trips. 3 for 3 today. He has homered twice, driving in 4 runs, and singled last time at the plate. He's still on fire. McMahon stays in, righty v lefty. Curveball up and down the first pitch, hit off the diving glove of the second baseman Shigatani into right center. That'll be another hit for Trips. He's 4 for 4. Laid off man on for Bags, 1 for 3 with a single. Slider up and in, strike called, 0-1. Curveball at the knees, ripped by Bags to right field. That is down for a hit in front of Brown. 2 on, none down for the Sawteeth. Going to get those runs back. Here's Friedman, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Lined out last time up. Heater away, chased outside, 0-1. Curveball up and in, chop foul, 0-2. K neglector act for the first time today for McMahon. Fastball down the way, check swing, strike 3 called on the corner. First for McMahon, 1 down. Next up, Physique, 2 for 3 today. He singled last time up and hit a 2-run double earlier in the game. Fastball down the way, fouled off late, 0-1. Curveball up and in, fouled back, 0-2. Curveball down in the way, Physique out in front, fouls it off, 0-2. Fastball up, hard grounder past the second baseman into right center. That's base hit. Trips digging around third. He's going to try and score. Here's the throw in. Cut by foul. Throw goes to second. They have Physique in a rundown. Throw back to third late. Bags back safely. Runners at the corners, 1 down. RBI for Physique, his 3rd today. He's 3 for 4 at the plate. Called up next, 2 for 3 today. He's doubled twice, driving in a run each time. Looking to do it again here. Runners at the corners, 1 down for against McMahon. Heater up and in, check swing, strike called, 0-1. Slider middle of the plate, driven by Caldeet to center field, crushed dead center. Back at the wall is Stake to make the catch for the second out. Tagging at third is the runner, Bags. He will score. It is 13-4 Sawteeth, 3rd RBI today for Caldeet. 2 down, runner at first for Renero. He's hit a 2-run homer and singled today. Grounded out last time up. Curveball the knees, chopped to short on the first pitch, Park to first. That ends the inning. The Sawteeth do get 2 back as we make it a 9-run game again. It is 13-4. Bottom 5, it is Brown, Frazzler, and Foul due up. Here's Brown, 0 for 2 today and locked in. Forcing him down in the way in the first pitch from Lucas, low and outside, 1-0. Work ball down and in. Check hard grounder at the middle of the short, pass the diving Renero into left center, base hit. Brown on with her first hit today, she's 1 for 3. Next up, Frazzler, 1 for 2 with a single, 2 RBIs today. Slider down in the way in the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Curveball down and in, low, 1-1. Four-seamer up, fouled off, 1-2. Work ball down, chased it in the dirt, strike 3, 4th punch out for Lucas, 1 down. Runner still at first, here's Foul. Doubled last time up, she's 1 for 2, and a run scored as well. Change up and in on the first pitch. Strike. Ooh, nope. It's inside. Ball 1. For ball away. Fouled off behind the plate. 1-1. Force him up and away. Strike called. 1-2. Slider up. High. 2-2. Good take. Work ball up and in. High and inside. 3-2. Forcing him down on the way. Foul chops at the second. Charging in Freeman. He'll flip the second 1. Renero to first. Late on the fielder's choice. 2 down in the inning. Foul at first for Shigatani. 1 for 1 with a walk last time up. She's also tripled and scored a run. 1 for 1 today. Forcing him down on the way in the first pitch. Low and outside. Ball 1. Change it down and in. Low. 2-0. Lucas behind. For ball away. Check swing strike called. 2-1. Work ball down in the way. Outside. 3-1. Good take. Forcing me down and in. Check swing low. Ball 4. Second walk to Shigatani today for Lucas. 2 on, 2 down for Tapler. 1 for 2 with a single. Lucas over 95 pitches now. For ball away in the first pitch to Tapler. He pops it up. Shallow center. Trips racing in. Calls for it. Puts it away as Lucas gets through the 5th unscathed. To the 6th, it's 13-4. Bottom of the lineup up for the Sawteeth, JYJ, Lewis, and Nutmeg. JYJ, 2 for 3 today. He has singled twice, driving in 1 run. He's locked in again. Curveball down and in, line to left center on the first pitch. That's into the gap, and that's going to roll all the way to the fence. Extra bases for JYJ, his 3rd hit today. He's in with a leadoff double here in the 6th. Nice hit, Junior. Boo Lewis up next. He's 0 for 3 today. Not getting anything going offensively once again. Slider in there at the knees, 0-1. Slider up and away, dumped down the right field line, sinking quickly. Brown racing in, gets there for the first out. Good hustle by Marcia to cover the gap. There's Nutmeg 0 for 3. Slider at the knees, driven by Nutmeg on the line to center, but right at stake for the second out as the runner holds at second. 2 on, runner still in scoring position as we're back to Trips. He's 4 for 4 today, singling twice, hitting 2 homers, driving in 4 runs. He's still on fire. Fastball away, line foul as he's late on it, 0-1. Tried to slash it down the line left field. Curveball down and then rip the right field in on the line, base hit. Right to Brown though, runner will hold at 3rd. 5th hit today for Slash, he's 5 for 5. 3rd single. Runners at the corners, 2 down for Johnny Baggs. 2 for 4 today with 2 singles. Johnny looking to put an exclamation point on it. Slider away, hitting the hole, base hit. That's into left field. 4th hit today for Johnny. His first RBI, it's 14-4. Here's Friedman, 2 for 4 today with 2 singles. McMahon now tense, 2 on and 2 down in the inning. Slider up, chop to short, right at Park. He'll fire to first, and that ends the inning. Sawteeth get another run as we're up 10, 14-4 to the bottom of the 6th. Stadcliffe, Axelson, and Park do up. Lucas done after 5 innings today. He gives up 9 hits, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, 4 earned runs. He keeps the ball in the ballpark, but his high pitch count will keep him from getting through the 6th inning, but he is in line for the victory. Stadcliffe did lead off first. Catcher 0 for 2 today in the bottom of the Sandcats lineup. We're going to go to the bullpen here. We are going to turn it over to guy with the most rest. It's going to be BH4, Bob Hurlington IV. We haven't seen since he blew the game against the Moose. BH4 0-1. He has a 7.56 ERA and a 1.68 WHIP. 9 runs given up, 7 earned, 5 appearances, 1 save, 8 1/3 innings pitched, 14 hits surrendered, 4 homers, 8 strikeouts. Batting average against .350 on the year.
Now pitching, Bob Hurlington IV.
Mr. Volatile, as he's known. Peter away in the first pitch, driven to right center field on the first pitch by Stadcliffe. That is going to be 1 hopping to the fence in right center. Trips gets it in quickly, but it is going to be a leadoff double for Stadcliffe, who just barely beats the throw. He's 1 for 3 today, and here's Axelson, 1 for 3 with an RBI single today. RBI 0 active again. Change it down and in on the first pitch inside. Ball 1. Close-seamer up. Check swing high. 2-0. Slided down in the dirt. Good block by Boo. 3-0. Close-seamer down in the way. Fouled off. 3-1. Slider up and in, hitting the hole to third. Nutmeg over, dives out of her reach. Base hit into left field. Runners at the corners, none down. 2 hits to start the inning for the Sandcats. Here's Rodney Park. 2 for 3 today, 2 singles, and RBI. He's locked in. Infield single with the base loaded last time up for Rodney. First pitch slider away. Outside, no call. Ball 1. Forcing him down and in. Strike called, 1-1. Change up inside. Misses, 2-1. Slider away. Check swing outside, 3-1. Four-seamer at the knees. Rodney breaks his bat as he fouls it off. Full count. Change up. Driven to center on the line. Trips racing in. Makes catch for the first out. Stackleaf thinks about tagging, but he doesn't go. Runner still at the corners. 1 down. Here's Stake. 1 for 3 with a single. He's currently tense. Change up down and in on the first pitch. Low and inside. Ball 1. Force him down and in the dirt. 2-0. Slider down and away. Outside. 3-0. Four-seamer up. Stake takes it. Strike called. 3-1. Slider up. Popped up behind first. Friedman out for it. Second baseman calls for it. Puts it away. 2 down. Runner still at the corners with now 2 outs. Here's Brown. 1 for 3 with a single last time up. Still locked in. Slider up on the first pitch. Fouled off late. Out of play. 0-1. Four-seamer middle in. Chased it inside. 0-2. Tough out now active for Marcia. Change up away. Chased away outside strike 3. First punch out for BH4 as he strands 2 after 2 leadoff hits in the inning. To the 7th, it's still 14-4. Physique, Caldeet, and Renero due up. Peak Physique leading off 3 for 4 today. He's doubled and singled twice, driving in 3 runs total. Facing the still tense McMahon. Curveball low in the dirt. Ball 1. Chased it outside on the curveball. Bad swing. 1-1. Fastball down the way. Driven by Physique down the right field line. That's hooking foul and is out of reach of Brown. 1-2. K Neglector now active for Maverick. Fastball middle in. Turned on by Physique deep to left center field. He saw that one off, folks. It's over the Sandcats bullpen. Home run for Peak Physique. His 2nd homer of the season. And that makes it 15-4. As he's now a triple shy of the cycle. Here's Caldeet, 2 for 3 today. He's doubled twice, driving in 3 runs, 1 on a sac fly, 1 on each double. He's locked in. Fastball down and in with late, 0-1. Heater up and away, line foul, 0-2. Fastball down low, lined at the middle, base hit for Howie, his 3rd hit today. 3 for 4 day for Howie. It's his first single.
The shortstop, number 12, John Renero.
Runner on. Here's Renero, 2 for 4 today with a 2-run homer and a single today. Chased it inside, broken bat in the hole to 3rd. Frazzler to 2nd, wild throw picked by Shigatani. That gets the out, but runner it's safe at 1st on the fielder's choice. JYJ up next, 3 for 4 today. He is an RBI double and 2 singles. Curveball down and then pops it up foul on the first pitch on the 3rd base side. McMahon there. Pitcher puts it away. 2 down. There's Boo Lewis 0 for 4 today. We're going to pinch hit for him as he's just not having a day. We're going to turn it over to the rookie catcher, Mackenzie Fry. Powers righty active, hitting .457, 6 homers, 10 RBIs on the year. Slider down and in, driven by Fry to right center field, carrying well. Over for his Stake, though, as he'll run it down to end the inning. Bottom 7, it's still 15-4. Frazzler foul and Shigatani due up. Here's Frazzler, 1 for 3 with a single, 2 RBIs today. Fry remains in the game and catcher after pinch hitting. Four-seamer away in the first pitch, fouled off late, 0-1. Slider down and in, chop foul, 0-2. Change up and away. Chased and skied to right, called deep back a step, there for it. Now in, and he drops the ball. E9. Frazzler will reach. Next up, foul. 1 for 3 today with the double. Change up and in on the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Four-seamer up and away. Outside. 1-1. Change up and in. Out in front of it. 1-2. Slider away. Fouled off. We'll do it again at 1-2. Four-seamer up and in. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Change up and away. Outside. 2-2. Four-seamer up. Chop the second right at Friedman. He'll charge in. Flip the second 1. Renero to first. Double play. You love to see it. 2 down. Base is empty for Shigatani. 1 for 1 with the triple and 2 walks. Four-seamer up and away in the first pitch. Fouled off. 0-1. Change it down in the way. Hit the first on the line. Picked by Physique on a hop. He'll take it himself, and that's going to end the inning for BH4. Another 0 to the 8th. It's 15-4. Nutmeg, Trips, and Bags due up. Here's Nutmeg, 0 for 4 today. We're going to pinch hit for her here as closer Ice Vayner comes out of the bullpen for the Sandcats. Vayner on the season has no record, a 0 ERA and a .075 whip in 4 appearances. He's given up no runs, 1 save, 4 innings pitched, 3 hits surrendered, 2 strikeouts, and a batting average against a .200. We are going to pinch hit for Nutmeg here, who has yet to get a hit as well. We're going to turn it over to Goose Caboosler. Pinch hitter hitting 4 for 9 on the year with 2 RBIs off the bench. Pinch perfect is active for him. Raising his hitting stats a little bit. Slider down in the way, chopped up the middle. Base hit for Goose as he gets the first pitch by Shigatani. Leadoff single for Goose. He's on here in the 8th. Here's Trips, 5 for 5 today. He's singled 3 times and homered twice. 4 RBIs driven in by Slash. Still on fire today. Heater outside misses. Ball 1. Slider away, check swing outside. Good take. 2-0. Slider up and in is chased, driven to right field, hit pretty well, even though it was way out of the zone high. Brown there puts it away easily. 1 down. First time Trips has been retired today. Next up is Johnny Bags, 3 for 5 today, 3 singles and an RBI. Slider up and away, driven to left center field. That is down in front of Axelson for a base hit. 2 on, 1 down in the inning for the Sawteeth. Here comes Friedman, 2 for 5, 2 singles today. Heater up, strike called, 0-1. Heater away is chased, foul off, 0-2. Heater up, chased at strike 3, second out of the inning, first for Vayner. Here's Physique. He is a triple shy of the cycle after hitting a solo homer last time up. He's driven in 4 runs today. Can Physique get the triple? He's locked in. Slider at the knees, ground to the second. He won't get it done. Shigatani to first, and that ends the inning. Bottom 8, it's 15-4. Tapler, Stagcleaf, and Axelson due up. We are going to make some changes here as Tapler 1 for 3 today with a single. We're going to swap Caboosler over to... Actually, no, Renero's a better fielder. We're going to go ahead and swap Caboosler out for Majiko as he's a better defender. And then we are going to sub Bags over to right field. Next inning, we'll sub him over next inning because Caldeet's going to get the at-bat here. And then I'm going to sub him out after making the error. BH4 done after 2 scoreless innings of relief work. I'm going to go ahead and give it to rookie Everett Waters as he's going to come in here in the 8th. Waters on the year, 1-0 with 3.18 ERA and a 1.06 whip. 4 runs given up and 2 earned in 4 appearances. 5 2/3 innings pitched, 5 hits surrendered, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. Batting average against .217 for Everett. First pitch, 4-seamer inside to Tapler. Turned on into the gap, left center field. Hit pretty well. Trips giving chase, runs it down. 1 out, nice range slash. Stagcleaf up next, 1 for 3 with a double. Cutter up and away to Waters. Line to second softly. Friedman there. 2 down. 2 pitches, 2 outs here for Waters in the 8th. Here's Axelson, 2 for 4, 2 singles and an RBI today. Change it down and in on the first pitch. Misses ball 1. Good take by Axelson to not have a 3-pitch inning. Four-seamer up. Skied to left field. It's going to be a 4-pitch inning. Johnny Bags over into the corner. He's there in fair territory. Puts it away to end the inning. 1-2-3 for Waters. To the 9th, it's 15-4. Caldeet, Renero, and JYJ do up. Caldeet 3 for 4 today. He's doubled twice and singled, driving in 3 runs. 1 on each double and 1 on a sac fly. He's no longer locked in after making an error in the field 2 innings ago. Fastball down the middle, and he'll drive it deep to left field. He'll make up for it with that big bomb. Sawed it off into left field. Called now a triple shy of the cycle as well. His 4th hit today. He's 5th of the year. 5th homer of the year. It's 16-4. We're now up by 12. There's Renero, 2 for 5 today. 2-run homer and a single today. Fastball down in the way. Fouled off on the first pitch late, 0-1. First run given up all year by Vayner. Heater up and away. Fouled off, 0-2. Renero behind. Heater up. Hard chopper through the middle as it went right under the nutsack of Vayner, as he thankfully is. He's just thankful it didn't bruise his Kiwis. 1 on, none down for JYJ. 3 for 5 today. He's got a double, 2 singles, and an RBI. Check swing up and away on the heater, ball 1. Call the sack's good against righties. That's right. Okay. Keep that in mind. Slider down and in, turned on by JYJ. Deep left field, hooking foul into the corner. Going over is Axelson, making the catch at the wall for the first out. Nice range by Gia. 1 down, runner still at first. Here comes Mackenzie Fry, who's 10th, so for 1 today. However, righty's active. Fastball down, driven by Fry, deep center field. That's carrying well. Back to the warning track, Stake looking up. He robbed her of a home run. Dolph Stake with some acrobatics in center. Going up over the wall and bringing it back. 2 down, here's Hanzo Majika, the utility man. He'll get an at-bat here. 1 for 6 on the year off the bench. He came in to replace Cabusta last inning in the field, so he'll bat now. Vayner sets him fires. Heater outside. Ball 1. Slider down, chop to short. Right at Park. He'll make the play to first. That ends the inning. Sawteeth, though, get another run on the board thanks to the home run by Caldeet. 16-4 to the bottom of the 9th. Park, Stake, and Brown do up. Everett Waters threw 4 pitches last inning. He'll get the 9th inning. Here's Park, 2 for 4 today, 2 singles and an RBI. I do have Primo ready to go if I need him. Cutter up on the first pitch from Waters, taken high, ball 1. We are going to go ahead and swap Bags into right field, and then I'm going to put Cul-de-sac in left field. She's a much better fielder than Caldeet.
Now in the game, Kathy, Cul-de-sac.
1 of the count here from Waters. Change it down and in, fouled off, 1-1. Cutter up, fouled off, 1-2. Curveball down in the way. Low, 2-2, just in the dirt. Four-seamer down and in. Hitting the hole to third. Majiko overcuts it off, fires to first. 1 down. Waters now locked in. Here's Stake, 1 for 4 with a single. He's tense. Curveball down and in on the first pitch. Check swing strike, 0-1. Change up and away. Outside, 1-1. Cutter down and away. Taken low, 2-1. Four-seamer inside. Driven to left center. Hit pretty well. Trips giving chase. He'll run it down in left center. 2 down. Base empty for Brown. 1 for 4 with a single. She's locked in. Curveball down and in on the first pitch. Low in the dirt. Ball 1. Four-seamer down in the way. Low and outside. 2-0. Change up. High. 3-0. Cut up and away. Strike called. 3-1. Pushing it down the middle, driven to center, hit pretty well. Trips retreating, giving chase. He'll watch it hit off the fence over his head and left center. That'll be extra bases for Brown. She's in with a double. 2 out double keeps the inning alive for the Sandcats here in the 9th. Here is Yips Frasler. Struck out swinging last time up. He's 1 for 4 with a single and 2 RBIs. Waters trying to close the door. Forcing him down in the way on the first pitch. Chop back to the mound. Waters off to his left. Fires the first. That ends the inning. Waters ends the game. 2 scoreless innings for the rookie out of the bullpen. Sawteeth win easily today. 16-4 as we blow up the Sandcats' slim playoff chances with a 8-run second inning, sending 11 men to bat. That was a damn good inning, and we just never looked back from there. A lot of home runs today for us. A lot of hits. A lot of runs. So you love to see it. Everybody in the lineup got a hit today except Cul-de-sac, Lewis, Fry, Nutmeg, and Majiko. RBIs today, 2 homers today for Slash Trips. He drives in 4 runs on them. 1 RBI for Johnny Bags on a single. Peak Physique had a solo homer and 3 other RBIs, on 2 on a double, 1 on the single. Howie Caldeed had 2 1 RBI doubles, a sac fly, and a solo homer, driving in 4. John Renero drove in 2 on a home run. JYJ had an RBI single as well. On the other side for the Sandcats, everybody in their lineup got at least 1 hit today. RBI infield single for Rodney Park, RBI knock for Gia Axelson, and a 2 RBI single for Yips Frasler. Winning pitcher is Dick Lucas. He goes only 5 innings today, but he gets the win. He improves to 2-0. 9 hits given up, 4 earned runs, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. His pitch count got up to 96, so kind of couldn't go for the 6th inning. BH4, 2 scoreless innings in relief, giving up 2 hits with 1 strikeout. And Waters, the rookie, 2 scoreless innings, giving up 1 hit in relief of them. On the other side for the Sandcats, Pansky only 2 1/3 innings today, 10 hits given up, 8 earned runs, 1 strikeout, 3 homers. She falls to 1-1 in the year, taking the loss. Spectacular, an inning out of the bullpen plus, giving up 4 hits, 2 earned runs. McMahon, 3 2/3, giving up 8 hits, 4 earned runs, 1 homer, 1 strikeout. And Ice Vayner, 2 innings out of the pen, 4 hits given up, 1 earned run, 1 homer, 1 strikeout. That was the first run he's given up all season. Pitching line, player of the game is Slash Trips. He goes 5 for 6 with 3 singles, 2 homers, driving in 4 runs, and scoring 3 times at the top of the lineup. Howie Caldeed finishes a triple shy of the cycle. He has a homer, 2 doubles, a sac fly, and a single, driving in 4. And Peak Physique also finishes a triple shy of the cycle. He goes 4 for 6, homer, double, 2 singles, 4 RBIs, and 3 runs scored as well. Not bad at all. Might need to up the difficulty here for the Sawteeth anyway. But we'll see how we're feeling. This might have just been an easy matchup for us. The Sandcats did not put up much of a fight today, and we sweep the season series against the Sandcats as well. We're now 3-0 against them this year. So with that, we are now 9-4. We knocked the Sandcats out of the playoffs. They're at 4-9. Bro Boom wants a new face for their accelerated Kiwi campaign. Who do you suggest, Caldeed or Sawyer? Sawyer. Dude's been pitching lights out, and he's starting next game. Shepton Sports Equipment has sent over complimentary eye black stick, and there's 1 left. Who do you give it to? Johnny Bags or Primo? Primo. Make him as cheap as possible. He's a solid closer, and he's pitching well this year. That's all that matters. Alright, we've got 4 games to sim here before we jump into the next game, and the Blowfish are amongst them, so we'll see if the Blowfish can keep pace by beating the Grass Eaters. Look around the league at possible roster moves that have been made. Oh, we got a bunch. Holy crap. Okay, Hot Corner signed Billy LeBoy because he's going to replace Bo Belter in the outfield as they're going to cut him. Jacks signed Jules Bergman as they cut Thatch Wilson from their outfield. Mackenzie Fry gets +7 speed on the random roll. That's good for her. That was one of her weaknesses. Kerry Wayward signs to the Wild Pigs as they cut Whiff Smessen. Heaters signed Jerry Ronner. They cut Erlang Elwood. That's actually an increase for the Heaters. They're trying to be competitive. Cutter Crack-A-Barrel signs to the Herbisaurs as he's going to replace Omar Chambo in their bullpen. Herbisaurs doing well this year. Heidi Mabetz signed to the Buzzards as she's going to replace Hannah Hogsman as they beef up the back end of their rotation. Winston Draper to the Hot Corners. He's going to replace Scoops Tomahawking as the Hot Corners are giving up on the year, it looks like. Buzzards signed Jock Sports. He's going to be replacing Vilo Hiwanez as that's going to give the Buzzards a big offensive boost. Walter Valter to the Heaters. He's going to be cut from the Heaters. He's replaced by Spitz McKinney as they beef up the outfield there. Bobby Bash off the Hot Corners. He'll be replaced by third baseman Kara Kawaguchi from the Sandcats. Beefcake McStevens will go to the Buzzards. He gets picked up to replace Mario Mustachio as they had to cut some cap space there, I believe. Actually, they paid a little bit more. They value McStevens over Mustachio. Mario might be a signing for us here in the postseason if we can afford him. And that's it. Everyone else is still out there, so let's go ahead and star some guys that I just saw get released that I like. Tomahawking's an interesting one. I mean, he's a good hitter. Give credit where credit's due. Mario Mustachio's a solid option. Battery might be a better offensive catcher than Boo Lewis at this point. Lewis is not doing anything this year. Bobby Batch, interesting young third baseman. Pardon the yawn. I am a little sleepy. Roy Crowds would be an interesting upgrade, but I don't really need a 4th outfielder at the moment, though he would be an interesting signing for maybe free agency if he sticks around that long. There's still 3 games to get through. All right, and pitching. I don't really see any like young arms out there. So, oh, Chambo's out there, but he doesn't count. He's only 20. He's a mop-up guy at best. Alrighty, let's sim up to our next. Let's do player development first, then sim. Alright, RH4. Ooh, K collector chance for Rob. We can't afford it though. Damn it, bastards. We could give Trips some power. Can't get the accuracy for Dick Lucas. That'll be gone. Primo, chance to lose rally stopper. No, that's his best trait. Chance to lose pinch perfect. No, that's dumb. Kathy cul-de-sac. Ooh, it's not gonna be here in 2 games, unfortunately. She could use the contact, not gonna lie. Yeah, so the only one we can afford is this one for Trips. I would really want this one for RH4, but you know what? I'll hold out for it because this has more weight than Trips' extra power, and Trips can kill without this power. So I'm going to save up for this. Hopefully it's still here next time. It probably won't be, but that's the risk I'm willing to take for RH4. He deserves a trade upgrade. All right, let's go ahead and sim up to our next game here. It's going to be a doubleheader next episode against the Moonstars. It's our last doubleheader of the regular season. Overdogs win 9-2 over the Nemesis in the first game of the sim, ruining the Nemesis' playoff chances. Moose beat the Wild Pigs as they move to 9-7. And the Blowfish win, they do match us. They win 4-2, but we still hold the run differential advantage. And in the last game of the sim, the B-Wolves beat the Grapplers in a battle of the 2 last place teams in the Epic Division. So right now we sit at 9-4. We're 1 victory away from clinching a playoff berth. Wild Pigs and Hot Corners I'm already marked out of the playoff hunt. Sandcats are now officially out. Moonstars are also out at -35. Sirloins at 7-6. There's a slim chance they get in if they win their last 3 games. And they're going to need one of the Herbisaurs, Moose, Sawteeth, and Blowfish to lose in order to do that. And I don't think that's going to happen. Moose's season is done. They're already finished at 9-7. So right now, they're the team that's on the bubble. If the Herbisaurs lose, Moose win the division. If the Herbisaurs win their last game, they win the division. So comes down to that last game. It's probably against the Freebooters or the Hot Corners. What about us? What are we looking at? We're at 9-4. We got a doubleheader against the Moonstars, so we're looking to eliminate them from playoff hunt next episode. And we need to win one of those games to clinch a playoff berth. Okay, sounds good. All right, first game is going to be the ace of the Moonstars, Alicia Woodrow on the hill, 1-2 with a 6.06 ERA and a 1.41 WHIP. And on the mound for us has been the guy who's been pitching like our ace all year, Cecil Sawyer, even though he's our number 2, 3-0 with a 1.77 ERA and a 1.03 WHIP, as he looks to finish off a perfect regular season at 4-0. And the scheduled pitching matchup for Game 2, it is going to be Vern Turnburner versus rookie Homer Levine. All right, let's set the lineup and call it a day. All right, lineup we'll use for Game 1, next episode of that doubleheader. Nutmeg leads off at third base. Trips on fire at center field. He'll bat second. Batting third is right fielder Howie Caldeet. I'm actually going to take him out. I'm going to swap in Bags. Who am I going to sub in as the DH, though? Lewis? Nah, he sucks. Majiko? Nah, he can't hit. Kabooster, he's a pinch hitter. It should be JYJ. Yeah, so JYJ will DH next episode, and I'm not going to leave him in a 3 slot. We're going to move Bags up to the 3 here. Fry back cleanup. We'll let JYJ bat 5th. Yeah, they can call the sack. You know what? Renero should bat 5th, actually. Then JYJ, then call the sack. Actually, no, Physique should bat above her, too. Yeah. And Friedman, yeah. There we go. You know what? JYJ should be down a little bit. He should be 8th, yeah. Yeah, so that's the lineup. So Nutmeg will lead off at third. Trips on fire in center. Bags batting third and right. Fry will catch batting 4th. She's tense. Batting 5th, shortstop John Renero. Batting 6th, first baseman Pete Physique. Batting 7th, second baseman Janice Friedman. Batting 8th, JYJ, the DH. And batting 9th will be left fielder Kathy Cul-de-sac. Caldeet will be on the bench. Hopefully he'll be able to heal up from his muscle strain. Lewis goes to the bench as well because he's tense, and Majiko and Kabooster have been on the bench all year, so no surprises there for them. That's going to do it for us for this episode, guys. We blow the Sandcats out of the water today. We absolutely annihilate them. I believe 16-4 was the final score it was. We take the season series 3-0 against them. We also move 1 victory away from clinching a playoff berth. Next episode is a big doubleheader against the Moonstars. Now, the Moonstars are already out of the playoff hunt, so they're not playing for anything. We need one win against them in order to clinch the division. So these are two very important games next episode. We need to win. Tune in next time to see if we'll get the job done against our struggling division rivals. If you made it this deep in the video, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch is down here in the description below if you want to come over and watch the games live there before they're posted, and follow me over on this platform as well. And I will catch you all in the next episode, everybody. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a wonderful day, everybody.